Hello everybody, welcome back to Under the Stars Tarot. Today we're going to be talking about how your pet feels about you. So we have 3 piles in front of me. The first one here is going to be the rose quartz. The second one's going to be the polished amethyst. And the third one is going to be the cat's eye in the shape of a heart. So we're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. If you need to pause and take a little bit of time to figure out which pile resonates with you, feel free to pause the video. Okay, so I'm just going to move these aside. Okay, and here we are with pile 1, amethyst. And we have rose quartz. And we have the 4 of hearts in reverse. We have the stars. We have ace of fire. We have the 7 of swords. The 7 of cups. The king of cups. The king of wands. Move these over just a little bit. And the last card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So, how does your cat feel about you? Well, I feel like your cat doesn't like to be outside very much. He strikes me as an indoor cat. I get that for the 4 of earth in reverse. That's not to say that he doesn't, enjoy sunlight or flowers or grass. He just tends to be a more indoor cat. Prefers indoors. We also have the star card. So your cat is a dreamer. One that likes to explore and maybe be a little bit mischievous when it comes to everyday activities. We also have the ace of fire. So he or she's a very independent personality, very fiery, knows what they want. And they can be stubborn at times, especially when you want them to do something and they're not in the mood, they're not going to do it. With the 7 of swords, I get the idea that, again, this cat is one that is very independent as far as his own personality. He's not going to easily just follow what somebody tells him to do, unless he wants to. The 7 of cups here, I think this cat is well taken care of. He feels his needs are met, even in excess, as you can see there. He likes to eat, he loves food. This is evident by the fish in the background, the plates of the cups of food there. I wouldn't be surprised if eating was his favorite activity. And you take good care of him. You get him the best and you take good care of your cat. And your cat loves you for that. Next we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, I'm getting that your cat, again, like I said, is very stubborn. Not one that's overly affectionate or obedient, but he's not a bad cat either. I get that he loves to play. He's very playful and natured. And sometimes I think he even confuses himself as being human and equal to you. Like the cat here sitting on the chair with the human eating. So how does your cat feel about you? Well, your cat feels like he loves you, even though he is a bit stubborn. He loves the care that you provide for him. He sees himself in your image, and he's a very fiery personality, meaning independent and not gonna be bossed around. But your cat definitely loves you. He enjoys his playtime. He really enjoys lunchtime and dinner time and breakfast. Food is probably his favorite thing next to toys. But you're his number one love. And he definitely has strong feelings of affection for you, even though it might not always seem like that with the defiance, but that's just his personality. Don't read too much into that as far as how he feels for you emotionally. Yeah, so your cat loves you. You spend a lot of time with him and you take care of him very well. And, or dog, either or, you spend a lot of time with them, and they really appreciate that and love you for it. Though they do enjoy their space from time to time, and their time to kind of dream and reflect on things, because they are a dreamer. They like to daydream a lot. So your cat really loves you and thinks of you as his best friend. So that's all that I have for pile number 1. Leave me a comment if that resonates with you, and if it doesn't, leave me a comment telling me why. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and pull out pile number 2, which is the shiny amethyst. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got Sky Tom, and we've got the Earth Queen. Okay. We also have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Hierophant. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the 8 of Wands. So, how does your pet feel about you? What can I tell you about your pet? Well, your pet loves to hunt, whether it be birds. You see a lot of birds in the pictures, or if it's even water from the faucet. Your cat is always very curious and a hunter. They think really big of themselves. They probably see themselves more as like a lion as opposed to a kitten, or a bigger dog if they're a smaller dog. But one thing tells me that this particular animal is very particular about their foods, their toys. They like to be pampered. They like to be petted when they want. They want things on their terms. With the Earth Queen card, they are a logical cat or dog, and they wait for you to come to them. Like they're sitting there perched on their comfortable chair and they're waiting for you to come to them. They are spoiled, and they do think, like I said, highly of themselves. They like to hunt, and sometimes this might not be good when it comes to furniture. You might have some tears and scratches and snags in some of your furniture due to your cat's nature to want to hunt. The Hierophant card tells me that this is a cat that is, he stands out from other cats. He likes to sleep. The cat in this particular photo kind of looks like he's tired. So I would say that he likes to sleep next to hunting. I wouldn't classify him as an overly cuddly type. Again, he doesn't mind the cuddling or the affectionate. It's just that you need to come to him to do it. He's not one to come to you. With the Eight of Cups, you have a cat that is very curious about everything. Everything in the world excites them. They may be full of energy and curiosity. The same thing with this card here, the Eight of Wands. You see the cat playing with the fall leaves. It's a very playful cat. One full of energy, but one that's really spoiled, and not in a bad way, just one that knows what they want, and isn't going to put up for anything less. They see themselves like this fancy cat here, on this luxurious chair around these flowers, and you see a gift of like strawberries there from somebody. So your cat definitely views themselves in a status of being above other pets, if you have other pets in the home. Yeah, so how does your cat feel about you? Your cat feels curious about you. I would say that they are affectionate to you, but it is a bit reserved. It's not very prominent, as in they tend to like to be alone and focus on their hunting and exploring the world and sleeping. So there's not a whole lot of affection from the cat, but that doesn't mean that there isn't love there. It's just their personality, and they're open. They're sitting there on that throne waiting with open arms for your affection. But again, they're not going to come to you for that. So you have a very lovely, loving cat or dog that's very curious about life and what it has to bring. So you might be on your toes quite a bit with this one. Tearing up things, getting into a little bit of mischief. But for them, it's just all fun, and they're happy with you. They're happy in their situation, and they're glad that they get to spend their life with you. So that's pile number 2. We're gonna go over now to pile number 3, which was the cat's eye and heart-shaped. So the first card we have is the Lovers. The next card we have is the Wheel. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Death card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. And we have the King of Swords. All right, so what I'm getting from this is that your cat is an explorer. He likes to explore and exercise a lot. This is one busy cat that is always playing, or dog, always getting into something, never sitting still for long, moving around often. but their nature is very loving. When they do have down times, they are cuddling and snuggling next to you. They appreciate and want and crave your attention because they are a very loving cat. This cat also this cat also prefers nature, being outdoors. You can see the butterflies here, the greenery in the background there, the flowers here. This cat does prefer to be outside and explore. Another thing I see about this cat is that this cat is not a jealous cat. This cat seems to get along with other pets and animals very easy, and actually even hopes for it. With the Ace of Cups, again, I think this goes back out to nature, where they want to feel like, even though the bowl of water is there, they do want to feel like they're hunting a bit, that they found it, that they're still doing their hunting skills. This also is reflected with the King of Swords, with the butterflies. The Death card to me just seems to me like they don't like a lot of noise. They prefer a quiet atmosphere. They prefer the light over the dark. They love sunrises and they love the warmth. So how does your cat feel about you? I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, we have the Lovers card here in the wheel. They're very happy with you. There's nothing more that they could ask for. They are very happy in the situation with you. They get along with other animals and pets and children that you might have. They do love the outdoors. They do love sunrises and sunsets, and they do love you. And they want those snuggles and cuddles from you. This is a very sensitive and caring cat. So be sure to give them lots of affection because they really do like it. And they will come to you also. They're not one to stay away or shy away. They will come to you for affectionate and to play. They really are happy where they are with you. And so your cat loves you and craves your affection and attention. That's pretty much what I see for pal 3. If it resonates with you, please let me know. If it doesn't, tell me why not. And I hope to see you all again soon. And until then, stay safe and be sure to check out my channel to see when I next post another tarot reading. Thank you.